many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful Thursday, May 12th. That is a shot of the covered bridge over there in Vail. You can see the snow is pretty much gone right there. Just a few spots up there in the higher altitudes. Still some snow hanging around. But the warm temperatures and that wind, that annoying wind that's kind of been coming in and out of the valley has kind of melted all of that off. So we are getting to that transition time. We are looking towards spring and summer and getting ready to have a fabulous season coming up. Today on the show, we've got a lot for you. We've got Ross Leonhardt coming in from the Vail Valley Foundation. He's going to be talking about everything that they are planning, and there's a lot. Everything from the big GoPro mountain games that are coming on to everything happening on the amphitheater over there in Vail. The lineup is incredible. We're going to talk about that a little bit later and let Ross expand on it because quite a show coming up. On this day, May 12th, some birthdays, some important birthdays. Katharine Hepburn was born. George Carlin, one of my favorite all-time comedians, was born. Burt Bacharach and the great Tony Hawk was born on this day. And if you are a baseball fan, Yogi Berra also shares this birthday. He was born in 1925. So, speaking earlier about the wonderful weather that's coming in to the valley, Maddie is going to take a look and walk us through what to expect over the next day and into the next 5 days. Maddie, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Kevin. It is a great day to get out there and soak up some sunshine as we are anticipating that to come out in full force right now. 42 degrees around 8 a.m., 54 degrees is the high throughout the course of today. Sunny and breezy, so that wind is blowing through yet again. Now, this wind increases fire danger, so you just need to be careful with any kind of sparks. Maybe if you smoke cigarettes, just make sure that you throw your butts away. That way you don't put those anywhere where it could cause some potential danger. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today, continuing all day. That high taking place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour. Now, yesterday was absolutely incredible to just get out there, sit down, enjoy that sunshine, but be prepared for that breeze to roll through. So maybe just wear an extra layer if you are getting out there to soak up that sun. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, definitely warmer, 73 degrees down in Denver, 54 in Vail, 58 in Avon, 60 in Eagle throughout the course of today. So a high pressure system sitting over the entire state of Colorado. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down quite a bit. An overnight low of 31 degrees. That sun going down at 8:11 p.m. It's just going to get later and later, so we're almost to those full, long summer days. Winds cooling down later this evening, I should say, so that if you are maybe one of those light sleepers, you won't have a hard time with that wind blowing through. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, that breeze is going to continue to make its way out and about, especially tomorrow. Sunny and breezy, a high of 60 degrees, 66 on Saturday, 71 on Sunday, and then continuing into the 70s throughout the course of next week as well. On Monday and Tuesday, slight chances of precipitation as we're going to see some cloud coverage roll in, but we are going to have those warmer temperatures in evening. Even those evening lows are going to increase and stay a little bit warmer. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, Kevin and I are going to talk all things taking place in our community.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Get up, get ready to start
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and Always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
There's always so many great things taking place in our community and in the valley for you to get out there and enjoy. And we've kind of had a down couple of days where we haven't really seen a whole lot of activity, but oh man, is it about to ramp up.
Yeah, it's about to be local season as we gear into that, and there's nothing wrong with a little bit of break, a little bit of rest following a great ski season. And as we look into the events coming up, a spectacular summer lineup.
I'm really excited for all of the events that we have coming this summer, only because every year we step it up just a little bit more, and I feel like we have increased tenfold on this year's summer activities.
Yeah, we've talked about on the show everything that's coming up for the viewers to get out there, explore our local valley. We're going to have a lot of visitors in this summer. It's been a big travel year so far, and I don't think we're going to see it die down at all.
I don't think we are either. And kicking things off for Memorial Weekend, there's so many activities for you to get out there and do. Whether you want to be in Beaver Creek or whether you want to be in Vail, there's something for everyone in the whole family right now. You can get up to Beaver Creek, you can enjoy blues, brews, and barbecues and the craft beer festival, but then you can make your way over to Vail and get some nice, good belly laughs in to the point where it almost hurts to laugh more.
Yeah, that's right. Over at the Bridge Street Bar, May 27th through May 29th is the Vail Comedy Festival. Now, we're not talking about just regular comics that are coming in. We're talking about headliners, the people that you see on Netflix, Showtime, NBC, ABC, HBO, all those three-letter words. They are coming in and they are going to provide some fun comedy, a good opportunity for us to get some good belly laughs in, make our face hurt from all the smiling and all the laughing, which is the perfect remedy following up a great ski season.
Right, so you can go to Beaver Creek, enjoy blues, brews, and barbecues, fill your bellies, that way you're nice and full, and then the event at Bridge Street Bar is 21 and older, so just make sure that you've got your ID handy to get in at the door, but go online right now to buy your tickets because they will sell out to that very quickly, and especially with these big names that they have coming. Yeah,
now the next thing, if you're into sports, May 7th through June 7th is the Vail Whitewater Race Series. Now this is something not to be missed. If you want to get in and participate, that's one thing. We've got kayaking. You're going to have stand-up paddleboard. You're going to have two-man raft, which is a blast to watch, or if you want to participate. So get out there because there's going to be a lot going on at the Vail Whitewater Race Series. Again, that's May 7th through June 7th, and you can be a great participant, or you can walk around the Vail Village there and just watch as a spectator.
And if you've not seen this competition, it's really fun to watch. Basically, they float down the river, go the two-man raft. I just watched some of it. They go past the gate that they're supposed to get up and around, so they have to go past it, and then they have to paddle around against the river, come up and around it, and then they get to go to their next one. So it's an obstacle, it's a body workout, it's intense. You want to be there, and also the water right now is freezing. So the fact that there are people out there participating in this is incredible.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of good activity in the water, maybe some hypothermia, we don't know yet. But the course is going to change every week. On that Tuesday they run it based on the river currents and what's going on there in Gore Creek. I keep calling it a river. It's a creek, Gore Creek.
Well, we do want to thank Vail Rec District for putting that on and bringing it to our community. It's a really fun event, so just make sure that you get out there and you participate in some way, whether you're just spectating or you're maybe popping up on a stand-up paddleboard out there, which also seems like the perfect sport for me. I'm really, really well-balanced, and I think I should do it.
Now, let's stay with the sport active theme here, and let's jump right into
The big one.
The big one. The signature event, the GoPro Mountain Games, one of my favorites because of everything they've got. They've got some new events this year. They've elongated the timeline that they're running, and the music scene that's going to take place at this is going to top everything off. So June 7th through the 12th, we've got the GoPro Mountain Games coming back live. We've got the climbing back. We've got the mountain biking. We've got Dock Dogs.
Dock Dogs is 175% my favorite event, only because some of these dogs get right up to the edge and they're so excited and they launch themselves, and then some of them are like, yeah, I'm just gonna plop right in, go get the toy and get out.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen today, they say.
Yeah.
So, it's fun to watch it because it's a great spectator sport. And something else crazy that's going on, they always have a race going up Pepe's face,
Yes.
which is a climb. And I think Ross Leonhardt today, you need to ask him if he's going to participate in that because he's done some of that crazy stuff in the past.
Yeah, the Winter Mountain Games were here and they were back and better than ever this last ski season. And so they did the same thing, but in ski and snowboard boots. You had to wear your gear up the mountain, and Ross Leonhardt participated in that. So we'll see what he is feeling for Pepe's Face Challenge this year.
Now, transitioning into a little bit of music, we're going to amp it up a bit.
Yes.
And I think that's an understatement because the Gerald Ford Amphitheater has a lineup that is second to none.
Did you see? Now, this is the one that I'm the most ecstatic about, only because how many times together have we seen Amos Lee?
Yep.
He is coming to the Ford Amphitheater. He is an absolutely incredible artist. He's not coming until a little bit later into the summer, so about mid-August, but we've got so many great shows kicking off the summer season with Joe Russo's Dead on June 1st, and then Michael Franti on June 3rd. Now, these are both incredible artists and well known to our community because so many people love kind of those jam bands and really get into following whether it's Fish or the Grateful Dead. And so to have someone like Joe Russo coming is absolutely incredible. And then, of course, Michael Franti is just a good time.
Yeah, and last time Ross was here, I was looking through the schedule. We were letting it scroll through like you just saw on the screen. And I was trying to think, which one do I want to go to? And it's like, is there a season pass? Because there is not one show there that is not going to light up the amphitheater and be just a fun event to experience the Gerald Ford Amphitheater.
Well, so we're talking about the events that you have to buy tickets to the Ford Amphitheater right now. Don't forget that Hot Summer Nights is going to kick off before we know it. And Hot Summer Nights is a free concert series that everyone can go and participate in. It takes place on Tuesday nights, so you can just cruise over, take your lawn chair, sit down, relax, and then enjoy some music. But something else we want to note right now is the Vail Performing Arts Center is about to be back in action as well.
Yeah, they had to take a little break because of the lineup they had coming in for ski season, but they've got to get ready for what's coming down the pipeline this summer. There are some amazing acts coming into that little intimate venue that is one of my favorites as well.
It is an absolutely incredible venue, so make sure that you check out the full lineup of events. You can go to Discover Vail to see what's taking place in Vail and around Vail, and then, of course, for Beaver Creek, you can go to beavercreek.com/events for all the information on the Vail Performing Arts Center, Blues, Brews, and Barbecues. You name it, it's all right there.
Yeah, enjoy the break now because it's not going to last long when this stuff kicks off here in a week or so.
No, if you've been enjoying like the downtime to read your book, well, that's out the window because there's about to be an event almost every night for you to go and enjoy.
Yeah, read fast, put a fork in it because it's about to take off.
It is about to take off. Speaking of taking off and speaking of the Vail Center, we're going to show you how to get to the Vail Center up in Beaver Creek now that they're about to launch and ways that you can navigate enjoying up in Beaver Creek and all the things that they have to offer. So let's take a look at the TV8 Visitors Bureau.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the newest segments that we've introduced you to here at TV8 is the Vail Business Report, kind of getting you in the know what's taking place in our community and happening with those local businesses. Now, we showed you an older one yesterday to kind of get you in the know on some of the businesses, chatting with Ski Town All-Stars and Chris Romer from the Vail Valley Partnership. Well, we've got a new one for you right here, and we're excited as it's going to dive deeper into what's taking place over in Vail and giving you some great information on maybe the events and how they've played out to the economic factor taking place in Vail. So let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Brian Hall, and welcome to the Vail Business Report. Today on the Vail Business Report, we're going to continue our look back on the 2021 and 2022 ski season. We're going to look at some of the numbers reported by Vail, which look good, but that doesn't tell the whole story. It wasn't a piece of cake for local businesses. They were continually challenged by high expectations from guests and staffing issues all throughout the winter. We had an opportunity to talk to Mia Villar, the Economic Development Director for the town of Vail, to get her impression of how the winter went. How do you think business went in the town of Vail, both for the town and for the small businesses?
What's interesting is the mountain has reported that their numbers are relatively flat, and so what we've seen anecdotally is folks come to town, they don't necessarily even get on the mountain, and they have a great time just hanging out in our beautiful villages. So it's an interesting phenomenon for sure. I don't think it'll last forever, but we're enjoying it while it's here.
What do you think were some of the challenges that the businesses in Vail faced this past winter?
Yeah, I think obviously staffing has been a huge challenge, and I think one of the important pieces there is just that those who show up are the ones that really need to be thanked, and unfortunately they were frequently the ones that got the ire of folks that weren't happy with the service. A lot of it's just helping inform the guest who's here about how it actually is every day.
Right. Do you think there's more even going into next year if we have the same challenges that we could do to kind of qualify or better explain what the expectations will be?
Right. I think that the guest has that expectation of Vail, certainly. But they're experiencing this all around the country in any destinations that really have the same kind of visitation that we're experiencing. And so it's really a matter of, we're providing tools to the lodging partners to ensure that they're communicating with the guests long before they arrive. For example, be sure to make your reservations for dinner, because if you get here and you try to make them when you get here, there's going to be problems with that, right? And so we have a whole page on the website that's really dedicated just to that, and then we provide that to the lodging partners to communicate with the guests so that their expectations are set and they know that they need to plan in advance.
Staffing was a big challenge this winter for the town and for the community in general and small businesses. What were some of the things that the town and local businesses did to meet that challenge?
Right. You know, one of the ways that people are, kind of coping with it right now is just by closing a day a week. And actually, I don't think that's the end of the world. I think it's a very reasonable management technique that then usually balances that out between the different times of the day, the times of the week that folks are visiting, and people still have a lot of options. I think it's interesting that Vail's pretty quiet right now because I think there's been a certain level of burnout and people are tired. So they need the ability to recharge and get away. And so the community being relatively closed at this time of year, it's not ideal, but I understand it from a kind of historical perspective.
Mia, what do you think the town of Vail needs to do, and small businesses in Vail, to be successful in the future?
You know, I think obviously addressing the workforce challenges right now is huge. The housing component, the child care component. Hopefully we're going to get a more response from the national level for J1 and H-2B visas, because we need more of those foreign workers. They've always helped us run the economy here on a seasonal basis, and I think getting that fixed would be huge. And then continuing to just work together to address these challenges. Vail can't solve them, and neither can any of the individual communities, but together we can work to actually address these things more globally.
What are some of the things that you do on behalf of the town of Vail to get the word out to people who would like to come visit here?
Mm-hmm. You know, we just launched a brand new campaign, which is called Life is But a Dream. And it really is playing on the data that we have about our guests and the fact that obviously COVID kind of nurtured that kind of dreamy, kind of I want to get away and I want to do something different and new and try to appeal to that. And I think our efforts themselves are really focused on the destination guest, because the destination guest who comes from further away generally stays longer. They spend more and they actually are a little bit more committed to some of our community values around ensuring that we're taking care of our natural resources and taking care of our trails and such. And so that's a new kind of drumbeat with the town, is our destination stewardship plan, which is called Steward Vail, which is about not only attracting folks to visit our destination, but ensuring that the community and those guests are actually, in balance, that we can provide those amenities, but at the same time, carefully make sure that we're taking care of those as well.
Mia, tell me a little bit more about the stewardship program in Vail.
You know, I just think it's really important that everyone knows that we're committed to taking care of this destination, of this community. And so we have the Steward Vail plan. And if you want to know more information about how we're doing that, go to engagevail.com and sign up for our regular communications and for an engagement session where we can get your feedback and help us kind of formulate and shape how our future looks here in Vail.
Mia, I want to thank you for coming on the Vail Business Report. It's great to get you to come on here and share kind of the behind-the-scenes efforts that you, as the town, the community, and also the small businesses do to help make the town successful during the winter. Thank you. As Mia discussed in her interview with us, business in Vail was up. Let's take a look at some of those numbers reported by the town of Vail. The town of Vail sales tax returns reported were January 2022, $5,260,088. That's up 53.7% over January of 2021. It's also up 23.3% over the town of Vail's amended budget. The town of Vail real estate transfer tax report shows collections through February 21st of 2022 of $667,784. That is down 3.4% from this time in 2021. The 2022 annual REIT budget totals $7.5 million, and that is down 40% from the 2021 actual collections. The Town of Vail hotel occupancy report shows November 2021 at 30%. That is up 5% over 2020. The December 2021 report shows 62%, and that's up 16% over 2020. January 2022 shows our occupancy rate at 65%, and that is up 15% over 2021. February 2022 shows an occupancy report of 77%, and that is up 16% over 2021. And March 2022 shows the rate at 72%, and that is up 6% from March of 2021. I've noticed some buds on the trees outside and some brave flowers sticking their heads up through the ground. So that must mean summer's coming to the Valley. We had a chance to talk to Chris Romer with the Vail Valley Partnership about what he felt was going to carry over from our winter season into the summer, the trends and challenges that we need to keep an eye on.
When we think about what summer looks like for our business community, we're going to see a continued trend of the things we saw this winter. The advanced booking reservations look very, very strong. Group and meeting business is back with a vengeance. There's a lot of pent-up demand. The group pipeline is as high as it's ever been in the 20 years I've been involved in the group sales business. We are going to have a lot of folks. Events are back. People are excited to be out at music and Ford Amphitheater and in Beaver Creek and Avon and Eagle and Gypsum Days and all the different events that take place. I think we're going to see really popular events. We're going to see people really excited to be outside spending time with friends and family. And we're going to see an increase in visitation over what we've seen the past few years. And I think that's a new normal. Our destination, Eagle County and the Vail Valley and the Colorado Mountain Resort communities, are a great place to be. And people want to be outside with that outdoor recreation opportunities and the special events that exist. And we're going to see an increased volume, and we're going to need to buckle up and take great care of our guests.
We'd like to thank Mia Villar with the Town of Vail and Chris Romer with the Vail Valley Partnership for taking the time to come in and talk to us on this week's program. We'd also like to thank you for taking the time to watch us. We appreciate that. If you have questions or comments about our program, or ideas or subjects you would like to see us cover, please send your comments to comments@tv8vail.com. I'm Brian Hall, and thank you for watching this week's Vail Business Report.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Danielle Turner, the Vice President and General Manager of TVA Vail.
And I'm Maddie Evans, host of Good Morning Vail.
We want to thank the Vail Valley for welcoming us back into their homes.
We're committed to bringing you the content you love, produced locally right here in our valley.
That's why we hope you stay tuned all summer long as we bring you expanded editions of Good Morning Vail, Flashback on Vail Valley, The Rise, the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and brand new episodes of Colorful Cooking.
And a big thank you to the advertisers who have supported us along the way.
If you'd like to join us on our journey, check us out at tv8vail.com, across all of our social media platforms, or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Each week on The Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss The Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
If you're getting out there today, make sure that you layer up with your sunscreen, since we're going to see that sunshine out in full force. 42 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 54, taking place throughout the course of today. But sunny and breezy is what we're expecting to see, with a 15 to 25 mile an hour breeze rolling through. So make sure that you are prepared for that wind chill to kind of roll through, because it's going to linger on and off throughout the course of today. So as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine is going to be out all day. No real cloud coverage today. It's going to be a nice day to just get out there and soak up that sun while we have it. We do need some precipitation in our forecast, but we're not quite yet there. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, temperatures down in Denver, nice and warm, 73 degrees, beautiful sunshine, 54 in Vail, 58 in Avon, and 60 in Eagle. So a high pressure system sitting above all of Colorado right now, bringing us that sunshine. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures cooling down, an overnight low of 31 degrees. That sun setting at 8:11, so the days are getting a little bit longer per day right now, which is nice. That wind chill dying down just a little bit, 5 to 10 miles an hour tonight. And then as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, hopefully by next week we'll see a little bit of precipitation roll in. But for the next few days this week, we are expecting to see that sun out and those temperatures slowly increase and get warmer, 70 degrees by Sunday, continuing in early next week, and then a 15% chance of precipitation on Monday, 10% chance on Tuesday. Those evening lows also slowly warming up as we start to see those nice warm temperatures during the day. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for somewhere to go get maybe a nice new swimsuit, some nice new sandals, or anything that you could possibly need to get out and enjoy the outdoors, they're your one-stop shop for all you need. Now we're going to take a look at how you can make your way around Beaver Creek and get all the information with the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Vail Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Vail Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Vail Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
It's really important as we get into the summer that you're nice and safe out there. You keep yourself, your pets, and really kind of the wildlife around us safe.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, a lot of just common courtesy, use your head, and just basic consideration.
Yes, so we want to start talking about bear safety right now, especially because they're waking up and they are hungry from their hibernation. I know because I had a bear at my house on Saturday. He tipped over my trash cans. So if you live in a place where they can come and they have access to your trash cans, you want to make sure that they're the ones that lock, because if they get a hold of them, they will scatter everything in them.
Yeah, I think the same bear that was at your house came to mind too, because my trash can was turned over, my compost container was mangled, so a lot of cleanup happened after that. But you've got to think, and there were some notices that went out that says move your trash cans inside because the bears are up. I didn't do that, and I paid the price.
You know, unfortunately, I cannot move mine inside, but we just upgraded our trash cans because last year we had the plastic ones with the hook, and a bear punched straight through it and ripped everything out from the back, and it was a mess. There was trash everywhere. So this year we've upgraded. We've got full metal trash bins. You just want to make sure that they're nice and secure, because it's easy for them. And if you have dogs, like I give Beatrice bones when we go outside and I read my book, make sure that you pick those bones up. You don't want the bears on your back deck.
Yeah, they'll sniff that out in a heartbeat. And the same thing with throwing things away. It may be better if you're going to throw any scraps away to get a compost container for inside and do that at the very last moment so it doesn't give the bears something to sniff out.
That is true. Something else we want to talk about is, as we're talking about your pets, it's really important that you take nice, good care of them. Keep them cool throughout the summer. Those temperatures are starting to rapidly increase and will be in the swing of summer in no time. So I like to do the paw test before I take Beatrice out on her walks, only because if her pads started to blister, it would be devastating to her, as she is such a happy-go-lucky, sprinting around everywhere she goes puppy. And so to test the concrete, make sure that you just put your hand on it. If it's too hot for you to leave your hand on it for more than 10 seconds, it is too hot for your dog to be walking on it.
Yeah, that's, again, one of those basic considerations. Remember, your animals require the same things you are. So if you're walking barefoot, how would that feel on you? And the same thing goes with hydration.
The same thing does go with hydration and just keeping them cool. You have pores to sweat it out. They have that fur and that crazy double coat insulation, so they can't sweat it out like you can. So just make sure that you're considerate of your pets and taking care of them so that they have a good summer too.
Yeah, and if you're out there sharing the area or the park with other pets, make sure you're abiding by any leash laws that are into effect, and make sure you're mindful of any other pet owners too. It's not just about your pet, it's about others as well.
And something that we want to know is mountain bike trail etiquette, because if you're out there and you're hiking on a mountain bike trail with your dog, it's important that you've got your dog close to you and that they're out of the biker's way. And especially for those bikers that are pedaling uphill, it's really hard for them to keep that momentum going. So to make them stop for you is really not a great look.
Right, and there's a couple different rules that really come into effect when you're talking about mountain bike etiquette, and that's just one of them. Remember that if you're coming uphill, make sure you yield to a mountain biker that's coming uphill, so that if you're going downhill, just step aside and be careful. But one of the biggest things is don't leave a trace. Leave no trace when you go on there. And a lot of people get confused on what that means. They think, oh, that's just pack out what I pack in. But it also means avoid muddy trails. The last thing you want to do is take away from one of the trails, so just be mindful of that. Remember to ride open trails. That kind of goes back to what we were just talking about. Adhere to the trail opening and closure signs, because there's a lot of different things that happens. It's whether the trail is dried out. There's a lot of wildlife migration that takes place, so you've got to really be mindful of that as well. Another thing is control your bike. I've seen too many people get injured by trying to do things that are a little over their abilities. So make sure that you control your bike. And before you get out for the first time, get out on your bike, ride it around, make sure everything's secure, check your bolts, make sure everything is there before you head out on a trail, and know the trail before you get out there. So the next thing is what we talked about, yield appropriately. So we share trails with horses and hikers as well.
Yes, it's important to keep everyone out there safe, and especially those who are maybe getting into a sport. It's a sport that is blowing up here in our community. And so it's really important as we've got these beginners getting out on some of these easier trails that you're just cautious and you know what to expect. There's trails out here that are a little more difficult, like Polly's Plunge. Now that's a really tight, narrow trail. And when people get going down that, sometimes there's those blind corners where they can't see you. So just be really cautious when you're out there sharing those tight trails.
Yeah, a lot of people will put a bell on the seat of their bike so they can be heard coming down. That's a good idea, but just be very cautious coming around any blind corners. And if you do encounter a horse on a trail, just move aside and listen to the person riding the horse. A lot of the times they know what they're doing and they will instruct you, just move to the side, but try to get off your bike so you don't spook the horse. The last thing you want is someone on a horse getting injured or the horse itself stumbling and getting injured. And that rolls right into the next safety tip. Don't scare animals. Be aware when you're out there on the trails. Be visibly watching around to see what's going on. The last thing you want to do is to ride up on an animal and spook it. So just be aware of what's going on. And most importantly, plan ahead. Know the trail you're going on. Know your abilities. A lot of trails when you get out there are marked with the green, the blue, the black, the double black. So research it before you get out there so you don't get in over your head. And again, wear the proper safety gear. Make sure you got your helmet, your gloves, the proper padding on so that you can maintain safety out there on the trails. And if you have any questions or anything like that, go to the IMBA, the International Mountain Bicycle Association, imba.com, and they can give you some tips and suggestions if you're a first-timer getting out there to enjoy the trails.
So much great information. And speaking of getting out there to enjoy the trails, we're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we've got Ross Leonhardt from the Vail Valley Foundation, who's going to give us an even deeper inside look at what's taking place at this year's GoPro Mountain Games.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TVA is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
And I'm Kevin Shields, host of Good Morning Vail.
TVA is kicking into high gear this summer, launching some exciting new programming like Flashback on Vail Valley, a nostalgic show taking a look at some old TVA segments.
We're also launching The Rise, a look behind the scenes with local and touring bands.
And don't forget to submit an entry to our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest.
No matter the season, we're here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Remember, you can always catch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Good morning, Vail.
Great events that always take place, and we just gave you a full lineup of them, but now we've got the GoPro Mountain Game expert here, Ross Leonhardt from the Vail Valley Foundation, to give us some more information on exactly what's happening. Good morning, Ross.
Good morning, Maddie. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here bright and early.
I love being here.
We love having you here because you know so much about all of the great events that take place throughout our community, and the GoPro Mountain Games this year has extended. It's become bigger and better than it's been in years past.
Yeah, so it started out it's been 4 days for the last couple years, and this year it's going to be 6 days. So what's really pushing it over the edge is new events. There's a new GoPro dual slalom happening at the Minturn bike course, which is kind of new itself, and that's really exciting, kicking off the week, Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's going to be 6 days of madness and a lot of fun.
6 days of madness, 6 days of great shows, and then you guys have expanded, so not only are you going to be in Lion's Head and in Vail Village, but now there's going to be even more happening in Golden Peak.
Yeah, so we're really blowing up Golden Peak this year. The new name of that area is called The Hangout, so it's going to have food and beverages, Jam in the Van's going to be there, so there'll be some live music. It's just going to be a great scene to kind of escape the chaos and hang out at The Hangout.
And making it a little more mellow by bringing in some shade so that if you're out there, you're getting a little bit sunburnt, you need to reapply your sunscreen, sit down, cool down.
That's right.
That's the perfect place to do it.
That's the spot. The ones with the kids that are getting tired and starting to get fussy, that's the spot to go hang out.
And it's really important that this is like now coming to life here for the GoPro Mountain Games, only because I was there last year. I put on sunscreen so much and still just got fried as a human being.
Yeah, and what's interesting is you gotta dress for the daytime weather, but if you're going to the concerts at night, you know, it gets a little chilly when the sun goes down, so you really gotta dress for everything that week.
Yeah, you're like dressing for the season, start to finish,
Layers,
all of them. Yeah.
layers and more layers.
And well, it's really convenient because you can park in the structure, you can take all of your layers, put them in your car, and then just go back. Everything is so centrally located that you'll get all of your steps in, but you'll also not feel exhausted from making your way throughout the whole village.
That's it, and if you have your dog, it's a good way to tire them out, walking from village to village and spot to spot, venue to venue, so it's going to be a beautiful weekend.
It is going to be a beautiful weekend, and now speaking of dogs, there's some more events that include the furry friends this year, besides just the dogs and the vertical wall and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
There are some events where you can do it with your pup.
Yeah, so there's a race, a running race you can do. There's also a leisure a hike that we're throwing out this year that's new, and it's a fundraiser for the Youth Power 365 nonprofit. And that's on Sunday at 1:30. So it's a great way to end the mountain games and get out with your family and friends and your dog. And it's not a competition, it's more for fun. There's going to be face painting for kids and adults beforehand with the amazing Abby Wren.
I was going to say, wait, am I excluded?
No, everyone's invited. Everyone's invited, but it's a fundraiser for Youth Power 365, so registration goes towards that. And Ariel Tweedo is going to be there. It's going to be a really fun new event.
It is a fun new event, and then we were talking a little bit earlier about GoPro Mountain Games and all the great things they have to offer, and we know that you participated in a really fun event for the Winter Mountain Games. Are you going to do it for the summer as well?
So I don't know if I'll be doing Pepe's Face Off, so that's the race up the Black Diamond there at Vail Mountain and back down. I don't know if I'll necessarily be doing it, but I love to watch it.
It's intense. It is a spectator sport. That's the best part about the GoPro Mountain Games is you can see everything. And whether you just want to cruise around, Solaris is always such a fun place to be. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, going down to International Bridge where all the rafting and kayaking is happening with the wave, where there's some of the best kayakers in the world coming right here to our backyard.
Oh, yeah. The Jackson family comes out. We're looking forward to them. And expanding it too, we're in Minturn now, so the bike park's part of the mountain games this year, and there's going to be a concert at Little Beach, so Little Beach Amphitheater. So it's just getting bigger and better.
And you guys have some great musical acts lined up for the entire series.
Yep.
And some of them are ticketed events, so if people are interested in buying tickets, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, tickets for the shows at the Amp Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights are $20, so not too crazy. Everything's on mountaingames.com. Sign up, registration, concert tickets, schedules, more information if you have questions. Everything's on there.
Which makes it nice and easy because people can still register for events.
Yep, they're filling up. Some of them are filling up. But we're looking for some climbers, some hikers, suppers. There's some room if you're looking to do a stand-up paddleboard competition. It's always a blast seeing people come down early season. They don't really have their legs under them yet, and it's always a blast. The water's sometimes cold, but they dress for it, and events for everyone.
Water is sometimes cold. Let's talk about that. The water is never warm in the Gore Creek, ever.
Yeah.
It's always cold. It's mostly snow runoff, so it stays at that nice chilly temperature, and these athletes are intense.
Yeah, they all have their suits on and their life vests and the helmets, and they get after it.
So there's some other cool races taking place, mountain bike races that are new this year besides just the dual slalom.
Yeah.
which is really exciting because I know that our very own Kevin Shields is going to participate in some of these mountain bike events.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, the mountain biking events are really big. This year we're bringing out Straight Acres. That's building the course in Minturn for that GoPro dual slalom. And they're legit out of California. They do some amazing stuff. It's quite a niche, you know, building these tracks, and they do an amazing job. So they were in town recently building that track in Minturn. But yeah, mountain biking, running, some of the top trail runners in the world are going to be here. But that's the beauty of it. They line up next to you and me, you know, next to these world champions. We could be right next to them.
I mean, we talked off camera. I'm so clumsy that, like, trail running, I mean, if you could see my legs right now, they're covered in bruises because I trip walking.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But Josiah Middall had a great saying about the Winter Mountain Games and the race we did there, comparing it to Pepe's Face, and he called it a beautiful pain. Running up and down the mountain, it was a beautiful pain, and I thought that was perfect.
A beautiful pain, yeah. I mean, that is exactly what it is. And there's some long-distance trail running contests, and you guys just really cover all of the bases so that we can bring a lot of people. The climbing wasn't here last year, correct?
Climbing was not here last year, but it is back, and anyone can sign up to compete in that. The wall's set up there right next to Gondola 1, and it's awesome.
A couple years ago, it was a qualifier. Mm-hmm. And is it this year as well?
There are some World Cup competitors in town this year, so it is going to be high level climbing, and it's impressive to see right there at the base of Vail.
It is really impressive, and to watch these athletes scale this wall, because you guys don't make it easy. You guys bring some really intense elements to all of the competition.
Yeah. Some of it is intense, but not everything. It's for everyone to get out and enjoy and take it as seriously as you want to, right? So don't be discouraged if you're a little clumsy or you trip and fall. That's totally okay.
Well, sometimes the tripping and falling is not great, because some of us do it too much.
Yeah, it happens. But it's coming up June 7th through the 12th. It's going to be an awesome week. It kicks off summer here in the Valley, and we all love summer here, and we're happy to present it.
Ross, thank you so much for coming and giving us all this great information on exactly what's going to take place at the GoPro Mountain Games. You guys have the full lineup, and it's always so much fun.
Love it. Thanks for having me.
Make sure that you go to the website right now. That way you can register for any events, buy tickets to the concerts that they're going to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because they're going to be absolutely incredible. And what a wonderful venue the Ford Amphitheater is. We're going to take a short break. When we come back from the break, we have just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Are you looking for high school and local sports recreational coverage? We've got you covered on the Scoreboard.
Tune in Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m.
You can find it all on Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Something we want to talk about that's taking place here at TV8 is the Sing the Jingle contest.
$500 is up for grabs on this, so get your singing voices tuned up and get it into us.
Right, because it is an absolutely fun contest that we have going here. First place is $500. Second place is $250. Third place is a $50 gift certificate. The top 5 contestants are going to get to come on Good Morning Vail, perform their version live right here, and we are going to have a fun panel of judges. Myself, Gretchen Pleshaw, and Eric Williams are the judges for this contest, so we're going to go all out for it. We're going to dress like some American Idol judges. We're going to step up our game in hopes to bring the fun, bring the entertainment, and really, we want to hear you sing our Good Morning Vail jingle.
Yeah, bring your best, because that panel is not easy. I talked to Gretchen the other day, and Maddie, I know Eric's tough on people, so bring your A game for sure if you're going to enter this thing.
Bring your A game. We also have the lyrics up on our website right now, and we have the instrumental version to make it nice and easy for you to get all the information that you need to participate. And all you have to do is record it and send it in. Now, we've gotten a couple versions, and you get to make your own spin-off. So whether you want it to be some nice, like, Margaritaville beach music, or whether you want it to be heavy metal, scream music, we want to hear all of the versions. Bring them to us.
Yeah, the biggest thing, just have fun with it. Enjoy it. We're going to have a good time along with it as well. So for your chance to win $500, $250, whatever it is, there's some money coming out.
There is some money coming out, which makes it nice and fun, and it's a good competition here in our community. Also, it's downtime right now, so while you're just chilling, maybe relaxing, doing some spring cleaning, why not get your vocal cords ready and sing our jingle?
Yeah, it's a great song. You got to tap your foot. Get those submissions in. Danielle at tv8vail.com is where to send them into, and then we'll get going on that.
For all the rules and regulations, check out our website at tv8vail.com. We want to thank you all for tuning in to Good Morning Vail. This morning, we've got another great episode in store for you tomorrow.
Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Get out there. Happy Thursday, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be live from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Get up, get ready to start.
Love the Good Morning Vail jingle? We want to hear you sing it. Enter our Good Morning Vail Sing the Jingle contest, sponsored by TV8 Vail and always Mountain Time. You could have a chance to win some fabulous prize packages and come perform your version live on Good Morning Vail to a panel of celebrity judges. For more information and all the contest rules, go to tv8vail.com.
Your home in the Rockies has it all.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
And I'm Brigham Harris.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune into Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or at thescoreboardnation.com.
We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after